What's up, everybody? It's your boy Montoya Smith, aka Black Socrates, and welcome to another edition of Making Money Matters. Actually, our last one for the year. And so tonight we were discussing the housing market. We had special guest Katina Gray, a loan originator, and has her own brokerage, and she was answering all of our questions about the housing market currently with high interest rates and low supply. And so what we like to do for all of our recaps is each of us points out our favorite part of the discussion this evening. And so Dr. Pittman, we'll start with you. What was your favorite point made this evening on tonight's discussion?
Yes, my favorite point made with Ms. Katina Gray tonight on the M4 was about her pointing out the fact that our creative financing can really be that side hustle, that little bit of side money. If we think about putting a business on it, it gives us a 1099. It really helps with finding the finances to qualify for home ownership. And the other thing I really loved is once you get a home, that sweet reminder of the paying a monthly mortgage in half twice a month, plus that 13th monthly payment is a game changer. The 3 years that you'll gain with half the month plus the one monthly payment at the end by December 30th is a game changer. And it really shifts our leverage for financing housing and affordable home living. So those are my takeaways.
Absolutely. I would actually ditto the last point. And just to give a little details for anybody who may be watching the recap. And so if you hadn't heard that, but it's just basically using easy numbers. If your mortgage is $1,000 a month, instead of paying $1,000 on your due date, you pay $500 at the beginning of the month and $500 2 weeks later. Actually cuts 3 years off a 30-year mortgage, for example. So this is just paying off your mortgage, if you will, quicker, which obviously saves you a bunch of interest. And then the biggest way to pay it off early, to Dr. Pittman's point, is paying $1,000 payment by December 30th. So you've paid bi-monthly throughout the year, and then you make another $1,000 payment by December 30th, gives you 13 payments in a month, and it will literally cut a 30-year mortgage in half, which really pays off the home much quicker. And also she made the point, in the event that you've ever refinanced, a lot of times lenders will try to have you, well, it would have, if especially when rates were lower, they're high right now, but if your rates ever go back down and you have an opportunity to refinance, a lender will say, oh, well, your payment's still the same in a 15. And so they say, oh, you can save money with a 15. And she always suggests, go ahead and spread it out to the 30 and just follow her plan, and it still becomes a 15. So that's just detailing out that point. So just definitely wanted to point that out. I love that point tonight as well. And Ashley, so obviously give us your favorite point. And since this is our last recap of the year, go ahead and give us some closing thoughts for the year as well. Thank you, Queen. You've been wonderful this year. And so looking forward to the upcoming year for Making Money Matters. If I can say that to you.
Thank you. So I will have to piggyback on and say the 13 payments in a year, the biweekly payments. I think the thing that was most surprising to me was just hearing about home ownership percentages within the African American community, and being, not necessarily shocked because we know how systemic things are, but just hearing the numbers really makes it where we have to have these types of conversations and really be looking at how can we really create and build wealth within our families, and having honest conversations around what home ownership means and what it looks like. So I really enjoyed the conversation this evening. I think as I look over 2023 as a whole and all that we've accomplished, we've had some amazing conversations. We have had people that have reached their financial goals. The feedback that we've gotten, if you haven't made one of our calls, you're truly missing out. We really create and foster a safe space for people to ask questions around their money and their mental health, all for free. This is not something that you're going to get anywhere else. So I would encourage you to check us out. It's an hour. We're going to talk to you about real things in real life. We're going to address those issues real time. Personal finance coach, a licensed psychotherapist. Again, you know, this is your opportunity to really find out what Making Money Matter Mondays is all about. So we hope that you'll join us. We look forward to seeing you in 2024. And thank you so much for all of the love and support. We truly appreciate everyone.
No, absolutely. Let me throw in one last testimony. If you see behind my head, again, I am the curator of the Mental Dialogue Community Club, and partly responsible for us being able to have this as well. Obviously, our two experts are here, but one of my members just recently had a consultation with Ashley. Again, Making Money Matters every Monday is a free service or whatever, but if people decide to do individual services, that can be done at a cost. But one of our members had one of our discounted consultations, and she literally called me raving about how good Ashley is, literally came to tears just getting a perspective about how to do her money. So I just wanted to shout out you for doing such an amazing job. I continuously get great reviews from both of you. Anytime anybody from my group has a consultation or actually moves on to one of your programs. So that's just what to personally thank you for the assistance to the Mental Dialogue Community Club. Let's have another great year. And, it's the last one. Anybody wants to sponsor and keep this event free for the public, we would definitely appreciate the sponsorships, and we will get you in front of our audience. That's how I will close, if I could add that for the closing.
Thank you.
Absolutely. See y'all next year. So every second Monday, Making Money Matters. I was about to end the meeting instead of stopping it.